Hello everybody and welcome to That's Football. How are you all doing for this Liverpool versus Real Madrid live stream watch along? As you can see, I'm not in my normal surroundings, so we are hopefully going to be working and everything will be working absolutely fine. It looks like it's working okay, which is good. That's trick number one done. Not in my normal surroundings, back home for a party this afternoon, so I'm actually using my godson's room, which you can see behind with the little decorations. But amateur hour, amateur Liverpool, hopefully, and hopefully we're going to see a good performance from Real Madrid in this game. Mad Marcus says there's a little bit of lag. Team news is already out, says NVS. The Feel says there's a problem with the sound. David Newell says we've got some lag. And there shouldn't be a problem with the sound anyway. Let's see how we go. Right, let's have a look at the team news that's come in. I suppose the most interesting team news will be Real Madrid. 7:45 kickoff, so we're only 20 minutes away from kickoff. Karius in goal, Alexander-Arnold, Lovren, Van Dijk, Robertson, Wijnaldum, Henderson, Milner, Salah, Firmino, Mane. No surprises there. Emre Can does make the bench. And then Real Madrid, Navas, Carvajal, Varane, Ramos, Marcelo, Modric, Casemiro, Kroos, Isco, Benzema and Ronaldo. No start for Bale. Some people thought Gareth Bale may start. He doesn't. He's on the bench with Nacho, Casilla, Hernandez, Vasquez, Asensio and Kovacic. So no Gareth Bale starting. And yeah, we're good. Sounds okay. Yeah, the sound should be absolutely fine, which is good. Everything's fine. Right. No green screen, no. Everything is fine. Good. Okay, so we're 20 minutes away from kickoff. Not the easiest of watch-alongs to do this one, if I'm totally honest. I didn't want to do it. I will be watching. I would have watched the game anyway, but I can't stand Liverpool. And this is not the United Stand channel. Do you want to be on it? No, my nephew's just sort of helped me set it up at his house. So I did say if he wanted to come on it, he can do. But please share the video and get involved. A little bit raw, but to be honest, I did say I didn't want to do this watch-along. I didn't want to do it because I don't like Liverpool, and That's Football has always been quite a neutral channel, and I don't like Liverpool, and I want them to lose. So I am a Real Madrid fan for tonight, which makes me feel a little bit awkward doing it on That's Football because it's not the United Stand. But I can only be true to what I am, and I want Liverpool to lose. But if we have got any Liverpool fans, and I know we will have, because a few of them will be wanting me to actually be humiliated live on air. If we have got any Liverpool fans here, I've got to be honest and say I think that unfortunately you do actually have a good chance of winning this game. Yeah, I do. I really do. I don't want to say that, but I do. And I'm worried. I've sort of been out this afternoon trying not to think about it, but I'm worried about this game. I've experienced Liverpool winning European Cups before in 2005, and it's not like Man City winning the league that it starts again in August and you forget about it. This will be 5 years at least of Liverpool doing this. 5 times becomes 6 times, becomes double what Manchester United have won of European Cups. It's bad, and most Manchester United fans know this. It is bad, and when I know we've got some Liverpool fans on here, and I'm sure they would agree with me. This is, if they win this game, this is big for Liverpool. Very, very big. I was speaking to a Man City fan. I actually found one the other day, and they were like, "We really don't want Liverpool to win this because it ruins what we've done with the league," and it does. I remember this happening with United before, when we've won the league and there's been a team in the final who's not from England. Actually, I don't know whether that has actually happened. I might be lying there, but it's been close to happening a few times. And if you win the league and then another team wins the Champions League, it does diminish what you've done. Real Madrid should win this game. They've got the best midfield in the world. They've got the best defence in the world. They've got the best player in the world. But in 90 minutes, anything can happen. And my fear with Liverpool and Real Madrid is that Real Madrid are very arrogant because they are the best team in the world. I think actually Bayern Munich would have beaten Liverpool because they're disciplined. And the way to beat Liverpool is how Mourinho did it. You have to be disciplined at the back. You don't go gung-ho. You don't get caught on the break, and Liverpool don't have a plan B. But Real Madrid will go gung-ho, and that will allow Liverpool to hit them on the break, and that is Liverpool's chance. So I am slightly worried about it. Remember that all fans are welcome, says Snaps. All fans are welcome, whether you're a Liverpool fan or not. You are welcome. All I'm going to say is, I'm a presenter for the United Stand. I'm a Manchester United fan. I don't want Liverpool to win. I can't be any fairer than that. I can't be any fairer than that. Will be the worst season of my life if Liverpool win it, says Timo. Again, I agree with that. I do agree with that. I think it's uncomfortable. I've got to be honest with you. I'm going Real Madrid 3-1. I want Real Madrid to win. But there's a massive part of me that just feels the way, as a Manchester United fan, the way our season has gone, this will be the icing on the cake. Liverpool winning this Champions League. I think fate is there. Man City have won the league. Chelsea have won the FA Cup. Liverpool win the Champions League. And the journey is complete. And I just feel that maybe is what's going to happen. But we will see. We will see. You're more than welcome to just pop on and say who you want to support. Liverpool, aren't you?
No.
No, good. Well, 3-1 is what I'm going to go with. I will support Ronaldo, best player in the world, says M. Shah. I will support Ronaldo, yes, I will. Scouse has been stealing loads of tickets by the looks of it, says Harry Ballbag. They will. You know, if it was United as well, we would have the most fans there. It's, I mean, I've got to say that about English support is very fanatical. I mean, whether it's in the World Cup or not, it is, and that will be the case. But Veli says, thanks Mark, I really needed some comfort and support watching this final. Hello Madrid for one night. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's one thing. I would have watched the final anyway. I was going to watch the final anyway. So I suppose we can all be united in our dislike of Liverpool winning it. But if you are a Liverpool fan, look, I know Liverpool fans, and I've seen some weird comments today. I saw somebody today on Twitter who I know for a fact was at the 99 final in Barcelona when United won it. And it's obviously... It's 19 years since we won that. And they tweeted out what a night that was 19 years ago. I hope my Liverpool fans can have that again tonight. And I was just like, no, you cannot say that as a Manchester United fan. You cannot. Whether you've got Liverpool fans who are friends as well, and I do, I don't wish them any good luck tonight at all. They don't represent England. They don't represent me as a Manchester United fan. And everyone says that's really bitter and, oh, you can't stop talking about Liverpool. But the reality is, only United and Liverpool fans understand this. If it was United in this final tonight, Liverpool fans would be acting exactly the same as United fans are. It's because of a rivalry. Liverpool and United fans actually deep-seated hate. It's not hate, it's respect. It's because we've got very similar clubs with very similar histories and very similar morals as fans. And that is why we clash. That is why the rivalry is there. So Liverpool would never want us to win anything, and we never want them to win anything, and that's where the parallels are. So I don't want Liverpool to win. I want Real Madrid to win. But if you are a Liverpool fan, you know what? You're very welcome to get involved in it. And I know there are Liverpool fans watching because they can't wait to see it go wrong, or right for them and wrong for me. Get the vodka ready, says Kyron. Yeah. CR7 Ronaldo says, laugh my arse out the background. I'm actually in my godson's bedroom. I was never meant to be doing this watch along tonight. It's my brother's birthday, and I was never meant to be doing it, but Sander couldn't do it, and it was like, do we do it or don't we do it? Well, I was going to be watching the game, but I didn't want to do it. But you'll know from That's Football, we've covered every round of the Champions League, semi-finals and everything. We can't not do a Champions League final watch along. But the only person who could do it was me, and I said, well, if I do it, I cannot be impartial. I can't be. It would be the biggest joke in the world. MUFC Fantasy's made a contribution. He says Karius and Lovren are playing a Champions League final. WTF. Henderson could lift a Champions League, mate. WTF. As a Chelsea fan, I would never want Arsenal to win the cup, says Ian Jonesy. Look, rivalries are important. Renegade, there is no green because I'm not where I normally am. So it's this or it's nothing. Barca want Real Madrid to lose. Yeah, of course they do. That's what rivalry does. That's what rivalry is. And I hope Real Madrid win, says Laffy Bangs. And Liverpool winning will give our board no hiding place, says Wilf. Oh, don't go down that route. Don't go down that route that if you think if Liverpool win, it's going to put more pressure on our board. They really don't care. We're in the Champions League. Adam Phillips, I agree with you that this season, if Liverpool win the Champions League, is way worse than Moyes. This will be the worst season of my lifetime if Liverpool win the Champions League. Categorically, factually, whatever. It will be, and we shouldn't hide away from that. And I've always said, if Liverpool win the Champions League on your watch as a Manchester United manager, you've got serious questions to answer. Now, it happened on Sir Alex Ferguson's watch, but Sir Alex Ferguson could pretty much get away with anything because he'd won trebles, he'd won titles. Mourinho won't lose his job or anything like that. Jacob Haxima says Hala Madrid today. Mourinho won't lose his job, of course he won't, but there should be questions asked about how Liverpool win a Champions League when we've spent what we've spent. But I don't want to go down that route because there's nothing we can do about it now. Paul Scholes is right. Manchester United's season is dependent on whether Liverpool lose. But Ronaldo, at least we've got that Manchester United link with Ronaldo. Ronaldo can be the saviour tonight. But it's funny, I was speaking to my uncle about it earlier and he was like, oh, Ronaldo's going to sort it out tonight. I don't think Ronaldo's that sort of player anymore. I don't think Ronaldo is an individual match winner anymore off his own back like he has been in the past. I think Ronaldo needs the service. This game is going to be on the midfield, and I've said consistently on this channel all year and longer on the United Stand that when it comes to midfields, the best midfield three in the world, and this is before tonight, I've been saying it for a long, long time, is Casemiro, Modric and Kroos. It's just the balance is brilliant. Kabuto has made a contribution. He says Liverpool represents England, Mark, support them. Yeah, never going to happen, Kabuto. Thanks for the contribution, but I'll take that on board and file it in the bin. Never in a million years am I going to support Liverpool. They don't represent me. They don't represent England. That is absolute nonsense, and I've always said this. As a Manchester United fan, I wouldn't want Chelsea to win tonight. I wouldn't want Arsenal to win. I wouldn't want Man City to win. There are some teams from England that I wouldn't mind winning. Like if it was Spurs, I probably wouldn't mind Spurs winning it. But no. Never, ever, ever, ever would I want Liverpool to win. I don't buy into that, oh, they're English stuff. Doesn't bother me. Never has done. Dua Lipa's singing, good. I'm not bothered. Mark, if LGV stayed for his third season, where would we have finished? It's irrelevant, Shaka. It's not really about Manchester United tonight, is it? It's about Liverpool and Real Madrid. Lots of people watching. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new. Bottom right hand corner, get involved with That's Football. We've got watch-alongs for all the World Cup games coming up. Daily transfer news on here as well, generic. It is actually meant to be a very neutral channel. Unfortunately, they've got me doing the watch along tonight, and I'm a Manchester United fan, so it's going to have to be Real Madrid. But that doesn't mean it's going to happen. So subscribe to the channel and get involved. We are going to do every single World Cup game, and that's in 3 weeks' time. So that's going to be really, really good. Watch my language, says Firefire999. Of course I will do. And 22-1 Ronaldo first goal, 3-1 if you quit that bet you might get 30-1. Yeah, it's the holy month of Ramadan and I will pray till the end for Liverpool to lose this. I just can't stand the Scousers, says Najib Khan. Thanks for the contribution. Of course there'll be a lot of people praying that Liverpool do win it. Both teams to score, says JJ. I think that is a very, very good bet to play, Jay. Very, very good. I think you've probably nailed on with that. Yeah, I would agree that both teams to score looks quite good. The reality is Real Madrid will not play Liverpool in the way that they should be played. Liverpool, you've just got to not go forward with Liverpool. You've got to keep a compact back four and not get yourself caught on the break. Liverpool will do that. They will definitely do that. Real Madrid will attack, and that may well lead to Liverpool getting opportunities. And it worries me. I think Bayern Munich would have been better. Just putting a couple of tweets out. Ryan Goodwin says, I'll be surprised if Gareth Bale stays next season. Yeah, I think I would be as well. Hala Madrid says, Bryn Holdcroft, and don't want it to be mutual today. I hate Liverpool, says AJ Nell. Real Madrid all the way. 4-0 and Liverpool are smashed. Yeah, there's people out there who actually want Real Madrid just to win it late on. I don't want 90 minutes of a close game. I want Real Madrid to just absolutely batter them. I don't think it's going to go like that. At all. I can see Real Madrid going sort of ahead. But J Game says, as a fellow Manchester United fan, I know where you're coming from, but at the end of the day, Liverpool in this game, they are also representing England. I don't care about that. I don't get that. I genuinely said it on the United Stand, and I do stand by it. And I know it upsets some people, and everybody has the right to an opinion, but I don't get it. I've supported United for over 30 years, and in that 30 years, I've always disliked Liverpool. I was a kid growing up in the 80s when Liverpool were dominant. They had arrogant players like John Aldridge and Ian Rush who rubbed it in everybody's face. I disliked Liverpool. I disliked Liverpool as a kid, and it has continued all my life. You asking me to like Liverpool is like giving me a sandwich of crap and asking me to eat it. You can put mustard on it, you can put ketchup on it, it's still a crap sandwich, and I'm not eating it. I'm never ever going to want Liverpool to win. I don't care whether they're English. I don't care anything. I just don't want them to win, and I will be consistent with that. And the reality is, as I keep saying to people, it's not bitterness. It's nothing to do with United being sore losers. This is understanding a rivalry that exists between Manchester United and Liverpool, and Liverpool fans are as passionate as Manchester United fans are about it. I'm not getting on the whiskey yet. That's defeatist. Bale will leave and come to United, says Vashi. I think only if Martial goes. This match is going to be a hard watch, says Kendos. Liverpool represent nothing that is English, says Kidge Harvey. I mean, I don't feel the need to go down those roads. I've seen a lot of that today. Oh, Liverpool fans have done this in the past. They've mentioned Munich and this, that, and the other. I don't need to. My dislike for Liverpool has nothing to do with any of that lot. I mean, that stuff is obviously vile, chanting about Munich, but United fans have done it the other way about Hillsborough. They're a minority of fans. I know Liverpool fans, and they're good people. Their only mistake is supporting Liverpool. But they support Liverpool as much as I support Manchester United. They're passionate about it. I respect that. But more than anything, I respect the rivalry. And that is why I don't want them to win. I respect the rivalry. And that's as simple as it is. Kieran's Hounsome's drunk already. Just play the game, says AJ Nell. It's not kicked off, mate. And when is the Man United home kit announced, says Fejano? I think we're none of us are thinking about that. Victor says he's a Manchester United fan, but he wants Liverpool to win. I genuinely cannot get my head around that. I think you're probably a troll, to be honest. There's going to be a lot of goals in this game. I think there will be a lot of goals in it. I think it'll be a good game. Let's hope for an early Madrid goal so we can all relax, says Dean Macaulay. Yes. Let's hope for a Madrid masterclass, because that is what we want. We want to see a Madrid... Well, not all of us. I will be fair. There won't be everybody hoping for a Madrid masterclass, but I am. Are you? Yeah. It's too shy to come on.
What?
We want Madrid to win, don't we?
Yeah.
We do. Right. Chrono's done. Okay, let me come back to you lot.
I think it will be 3-0 to Madrid.
3-0 to Madrid. There you go. I hope he's right. Tojas has made a contribution. Thanks, Tojas. It's apart from Salah and Cristiano Ronaldo, who is going to be the most crucial player for each team and score predictions, Mark? Very good question. Everyone wants to talk about Real Madrid versus Liverpool, obviously, but they also want to talk about Salah versus Ronaldo. Salah is fundamental to Liverpool. They're almost a 1-0 a one-man team. Ronaldo's important to Real Madrid, but if you've spent any time watching Real Madrid, you could take Ronaldo out that team. They would be a worse team for it, but they'd still be a decent team. You take Salah out of Liverpool, they aren't such a good team. Real Madrid's... I did the combined 11 on here yesterday. Their goalkeeper's better. Their whole back four is better. Their midfield three is infinitely better than Liverpool. I think Liverpool's front three is arguably better than Real Madrid. Ronaldo's better than anything Liverpool have got, but Salah and Firmino are better than Isco and Benzema in my mind. So Liverpool's strength is their attack, their weakness is their defence and their midfield. That's the big hint for me if I'm Zidane. Let's not go gung-ho. Let's keep it. Let's use the midfield. Win the game with the midfield. What? Ramos will score, says Oweek. I don't care. I'm not bothered who scores. As long as some Real Madrid players score it. But you know what? This is a dream for Liverpool. This is an absolute dream. They shouldn't be in the final. They really they deserve to be there, but they shouldn't be there because look at where they finished in the league. They've come third or fourth, a long way behind Man City. Look at their run to the final. Porto, crap. Man City, Pep just got schooled by Klopp. Roma, crap. And then they're in a Champions League final. Look at Real Madrid, what they've achieved. PSG, knockout stage. Their group was very hard with Dortmund and Spurs in it. Juventus, then Bayern Munich. Real Madrid have worked hard to get where they are. Deservedly so as double Champions League winners. But more important than any of that, Liverpool have got 90 minutes away. Liverpool are 90 minutes away, and anything can happen in one game. Anything can happen in one game. Greece won the bloody Euros a few years ago. Denmark won the Euros. Anything can happen in one game. And Marty's bricking himself, and I think that's the reality, Marty, is that anything can happen in this game. And if you are a Liverpool fan, you could win this game. You could win this game, and they know they can, and they know they're not going to not turn up. They're going to be passionate. They're going to be up for it. And who's to say there's not going to be some stupid refereeing decision? Ramos sent off for a red card, and then everything changes. A dodgy decision. You just don't know. Like a boxing match, Liverpool have got a boxer's chance. And they're not an outsider. They've got a boxer's chance. They've got a decent left hook. And Real Madrid might be the favourites, but they've got to turn up. And Madrid this season, they've done well in the Champions League, but there's been times in the Champions League where they've been a little bit fortuitous as well. I mean, I am worried. I'm genuinely worried. But I'm hoping we can do it. We can do it. I'm hoping Real Madrid can do it. They are we tonight. Isco's going to be the main man, says George Kyle. I'm bricking myself as well, says AJ Nell. Who's got butterflies, says Hanji. I haven't at the moment. For me, it will just be, if Liverpool win it, it will just be at utter despair. It will be utter despair if Liverpool win it. That's when it's going to hit me. I won't believe it until it's over. Have you heard that Milankovic's brother said he's coming to United, says Amrajit. It wasn't Milinkovic-Savic's brother, though, was it? It was Materazzi's brother. Michael Hubbard's feeling a little bit sick. A red card is on the way, Joy Deep. This is the problem with a 90-minute game. Anything can happen in a 90-minute game. Anyway, we're very, very close to the kick-off. So, let's get ready to rumble. Watchers wreck the mic. Psych. Serious, live or not? When's the game starting, sir? Says Dan. It's going to be starting in about a minute or so's time. It'll probably run a little bit late. Isco, if left to play, is worth at least 150 million. He's like Mata with pace, says Aaron O'Brien. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Isco. I'm a big fan of Mata. Isco. Modric is key, Sajas. You're right. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We've got these sort of things going on throughout the World Cup as well. It's a watch along. We can't show you the game, but everybody knows it is live on YouTube anyway with BT Sport. So if you want to just mute their audio, split screen it, and interact with our live comments with me, that's fine. Class of 92, thanks for the contribution. He says a good pool attack, a bad tackle, and Ramos is out. He is reckless, yes, and so bloody nervous. Ronaldo, don't let us down, please, says Louise O'Donoghue. Henderson in a Champions League final. He shouldn't even be in a Championship playoff final, let alone a Champions League final. Who won the Championship final? I know it was 1-0 to Fulham at half-time. I didn't get to see it, so apologies for that. I didn't get to see that. I was out. Background's different because I'm away from home, so it's it's as simple as that. We're about ready to go, folks. Klopp, Zidane, Salah, Ronaldo, Real Madrid, Liverpool. Fulham won, says Sebastian. You know what? I will concede that if you're a Liverpool fan, this is obviously a magical night in their history. It really is. But the game is kicking off now. Right. Here we go. Alec feels that UEFA are going to rig this for Liverpool. Well, there are those conspiracy theories, aren't there? There are those conspiracy theories, and it's Liverpool on the attack early on. Varane's in there, and Real Madrid will clear. I'm on my knees praying for Real. Please, 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 says Sion Williams. Yeah, I think we're all feeling the same about that. Yeah, this Materazzi's brother. I mean, who is he? It's like my brother saying that we're going to sign Milinkovic-Savic. He's also said that Pogba's going to go. Hopefully, the class is going to go out. Jordan Curley, I've known you for ages on the live comments and you want Liverpool to win. Come on. It's a watch along, Errol, so we can't show you the game, but it's on the YouTube anyway if you want to get involved with it. This is a watch along for my sins, and I'm sure people are going to enjoy that. I just think that the one thing I will say is that the class of Real Madrid should absolutely annihilate Liverpool. I mean, when you think about it, you've got to take on what's happened this season, and Sevilla wipes the floor with Manchester United, and Sevilla didn't get anywhere near the top four. Atletico Madrid, no issues with Arsenal, and Atletico Madrid were a long way behind Barcelona. So we have got a few people in here who want Liverpool to win. I hope you're wrong. I hope you don't get your way. 3-1 was my prediction. 3-1 was my prediction. Marcelo just needs to do a job on Salah, but Salah's had a really good run there, and Liverpool looking to get a shot away. Marcelo's got to stick to Salah like glue. Absolute glue, and already he's letting him get away from him. Byron Play says, make my week, do it all for England. Too early for a beer, says Bradley. It's 4:15 a.m. I've been on them all afternoon, Bradley. Been out, so Liverpool are playing well, says Luca. Daniel George, if you want to watch it, it is actually on YouTube. Get them out then, Mark. What out, Mandy? People who are watching streams and that, we're going to get lots of different delays tonight. There'll be people who are ahead of people. There'll be people who are behind people. So, yeah. The whole point of this is it's a watch along. That's why we've got the timer there. If you want to sync in with us, obviously YouTube does add in a delay anyway, so what you're seeing of me is probably going to be a few seconds behind what you're watching anyway, simply because of the delay that YouTube put in, but I'm watching it second for second. Mandy saying that Liverpool look a yard quicker. I think Liverpool are just coming out the trap quick. All I would say is that Real Madrid against Juventus in the Champions League final last year was very similar. Well, we're only 5 minutes in. I'm not going to say it's very similar. There's no that Salah did dive then. There's no way that was a bloody free kick. Ramos is right. But yeah, Real Madrid started off very slowly against Juventus last year. Second half they came out and won the game. Class needs to come out. He who dares wins, says Lynn Hall. So Liverpool have started off quite well. Red Jedi says he's disappointed in the United fans that want Liverpool to win. It's all about opinion, mate. Personally, my opinion is that if you are a United fan, you'd never want Liverpool to win. Dean says there's a couple of donkeys in goal tonight. Look, if Real Madrid turn up, they'll win this game. If they don't turn up, then Liverpool will turn up. They're the underdogs. The underdog always turns up. The pressure is on the overdog, as I call them, or the favourite. That ball boy says Salah is world class, full stop. I think Salah's next season's going to be key for him. Liverpool dominating, says PS4. Liverpool are just pressing very high up at the pitch at the moment, and Real Madrid just need to use that experience. As Mad Marcus says, experience should prevail. You know, man for man, Real Madrid are way better than Liverpool. Anthony HD says that a Ronaldo hat-trick would be amazing. As long as it's in a Real Madrid win, yeah. Real Madrid are struggling to get out their half at the moment, but Liverpool won't be able to keep this intensity up for so long. Well done, Varane there. Ball through to Mane, and Varane cut it out. Tilly Bob says there's no way this Real Madrid team will lose. As I've always said, and I never really can say this on the United channel because I get too emotionally involved, football is such it's like a set of scales. It's up and down. Real Madrid, Liverpool could press really high up the pitch, go 1-0 up, but then they'll go on the back foot. So Real Madrid could get an early goal and they'll go on the back foot. It's unlikely that teams are going to just absolutely batter. But Liverpool, they've not had a chance yet, but they are on the front bit. And Ravensclaw's right. Madrid are looking a little bit sloppy. Losing the ball all the time, says Ulrich. And James Cooper, yeah, we should have loaned De Gea to Madrid for this game. Should have given Ashley Young as well because he can keep Mo Salah quiet. I mean, Marcelo just wants to go on the front foot all the time. Let us know where you're watching from. I've just seen somebody from Malaysia in the live comments. Drop in the live comments. Let us know where you're watching from.
Indonesia.
What?
Indonesia.
Indonesia, yeah. All Liverpool at the moment. Roy Keane's right. Liverpool are looking dangerous. They're getting so much space. Real Madrid have started off really lethargic. Really lethargic. Oh, the style of football is infinitely better than Manchester United, but it's not really about United tonight, is it? Louise O'Donoghue says that Modric has been class. Modric, what a tackle. We've got people all over the place. Madrid so poor, says Durrani. Newcastle, India, Australia, India.
Australia. That's ages away.
Qatar, Dublin, Somalia, Baltimore.
USA.
So we're just coming up for 10 minutes in, and it's just a good tackle there from Modric on Mane, as people were talking about before. But everything, if you're a Liverpool fan at the moment, everything's sort of going your way. But I would just be hoping that the Real Madrid have started off so badly that hopefully they're going to come into the game a little bit more at some point, because it's all Liverpool at the moment. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new to That's Football. We have got watch-alongs for all the World Cup games to come as well, which is going to be very interesting over the summer. But an encouraging start from Liverpool. I never expected Real Madrid just to turn up and absolutely batter this game anyway. Never in a million years did I think that was going to happen. They were always going to give it a good go, especially in the first few minutes. Not much from Liverpool at the moment.
Everybody's broadcasting.
settle down a little bit as we approach the 15-minute mark. Thanks to everyone who's joining us. Hopefully a lot of you are joining us as United fans or people who don't want Liverpool to win, but I also appreciate that there are Liverpool fans who are waiting for me to take an L with this one as well. CR Ronaldo 7 says that Madrid are playing a little bit better now that they are. I'm not in the office, no, and under. I'm in somebody else's house. I'm actually in my godson's bedroom. He's not asleep in here, thank God. Best place for the internet connection in the house, isn't it? We've tried it out in a few places.
Second best.
Daryl Bell says Real Madrid are bigger than Manchester United. Well, I don't know about club status wise, but they are in their third European Cup final in a row, so at the moment I can't argue with that as a United fan. I also can't argue with the fact that I'm a Real Madrid fan for tonight. Few people saying the United fans, but they want Liverpool to win. I don't agree with any. I don't agree with any of you. I think you're actually you're trolls. That yellow card for Cruz is a joke so early on in the game. Really stupid. Oh no, it wasn't a yellow card. That's all right. Liverpool looking dangerous on the counter, says Mohammed. This is the thing about Real Madrid, though. Have they not done their homework on Liverpool? You just got to not let them do that. Don't let them counter. And they're... Byron, it's not my house. Liverpool don't have a chance, as Hayes say. Well, I think Liverpool have started off quite well with this first 15 minutes, to be honest. To be honest, it's going the sort of way I wouldn't have wanted it to go. Liverpool on the front foot and Real Madrid very, very sloppy, but it is still 0-0 at the moment. And Real Madrid, hopefully the class is going to come out on some point. Madrid still look shaky at the back, says Jamie. I think actually they've done okay at the back. Liverpool have got in, but Madrid have kept their posture and they've blocked the shots and things. If Liverpool did manage to win this, United fans are just going to have to be quiet for about 5 years, yeah. Even if United won the Champions League next season, it still doesn't hold to the fact that Liverpool have won it 6 times. And so it's very important. But the reality is, when you're relying on others, you're relying on others. This is this chance for Ronaldo here, who's cutting in down the right-hand side. And I don't know what he's doing there. He should have cut it back across. He should have cut it back across. Selfish, but just shows you that you can get at this Liverpool defence. And I think the best chance for Real Madrid to get at them is when Liverpool are trying to press. Susha says that Isco's been crap. Wow. Skype shows are on a Monday, Jordan. Monday night at 8 o'clock on the United stand. It's 0-0. Real Madrid having a little bit of the ball at the moment. Liverpool just trying to play this pressing game, which I hope they just can't keep it up for 90 minutes. I'm not a massive fan of Alexander-Arnold either. I think it's just typical English mentality that, he's good because he's young. Rashford absolutely obliterated him at Old Trafford in March. Hey, Kieran, you can call it unbiased if you like, but we had nobody else to do this on this That's Football tonight, and I said I didn't want to do it. We've done it. I'm a United fan. I ain't going to support Liverpool. I'm sorry. But you might get the ultimate satisfaction, because just because I'm doing this doesn't mean Liverpool aren't going to win, mate. Real Madrid doing a little bit better at the moment. But Active Dan saying United should play a similar formation to Real Madrid. Well, they need to get better players for a start. Everybody's saying I'm 10 minutes behind. I'm not 10 minutes behind. I'm watching it minute for minute. It's whatever YouTube have done, and maybe YouTube tonight have been a little bit clever, because they've got BT Sports on YouTube, and maybe they're making everybody else's stream that little bit longer than normal, because we're not normally that far behind.
You need a haircut, Brent.
Why?
Oh, get a haircut.
I do need a haircut.
You need to listen to your fans.
Alright, I thought you were staying quiet. You're getting closer and closer, you are. Getting brave. You can get me a beer in a minute. That's your job. Child labour. Madrid parking the bus. If this was United, Jose would be getting the blame. I don't think Madrid are parking the bus. Just think Liverpool are pressing the hell out of them at the moment. Van Dijk over the bar. Yeah, we probably are about 30 seconds behind, Champion. I can't do anything about it. I'm watching it second for second, and I think from what people are saying in the live comments, there is definitely a bit of delay. But YouTube would probably do that. Would I take Zidane as Manchester United manager? I think it'd be interesting if Mourinho decided to go, but at the moment, stop reading the comments and thinking that you're a big man, because there's only one big man in here. That's Mark Goldbridge.
You mean?
You can always look. I'm not getting into this at the moment. There's a Champions League final on. The delay that YouTube are putting on our stream is out of our hands. That's why we put the timer up. If you want to sync in with our timer, that's up to you. If you don't want to sync in with it, that's up to you. But stop filling the live comments with it, because people are getting bored with it, and I can't do anything about it. S Walker says he's got a £5 free bet. What do you suggest? God, at the moment, Real Madrid need a big kick up the backside. And I agree with Gene Over as well. He says, I'm convinced some fans do not know the difference between parking the bus and temporarily weathering the storm. Yeah, Real Madrid are not a part of the bus team. She'll be coming on next. Madrid still has Vasquez and Bale on the bench. Liverpool has Lallana. Yeah, Bale could be key. Active Dan says Arnold is decent, but he's young and will improve with age, and he has potential. Yeah, definitely. Crafty Dude says, who am I supporting? I'll leave that to the live comments to let you know. JME says Ronaldo's going to send Lovren and Van Dijk back to England. Well, he hasn't at the moment. I do think Ronaldo can do that, but I just don't think Ronaldo's that sort of player anymore. I think he needs the service. The Bastion, canker sores are a pain in the mouth. They really are. They're not good. Chris saying that Ronaldo needs to get involved more. The thing is, if you've been watching Madrid over the last couple of years ago or so, Ronaldo's not that sort of player anymore. I think he's not that individual talent anymore like maybe Messi is or like he used to be. He's got to have the service, and if he gets the service, he's still very, very good. Madrid is struggling to pass at the moment, says Ryan McSwiggan. You're missing the happy birthday.
I'll go down then.
You can bring me. You could bring me a beer back. Oh, and some cake. No, I'm only joking.
Stuff. So.
It does look. I think Jake Mitchell's right. It does look like Madrid are a man down at the moment. It's because Liverpool are pressing the life out of them. Lamia Syed says this game needs a goal as soon as possible. Not from Liverpool, please. Liverpool are killing Madrid, says Manan. I'll open it in a minute. Thank you. That shot from Trent Alexander-Arnold that people are going on about. Probably the best chance of the game, really. Just drops to him sort of in the box. He's unmarked. I mean, Marcelo's just not doing enough down that left-hand side. Who's meant to be playing ahead of Marcelo? Is it Isco? Because I think Ronaldo's playing off the right with Benzema up the front. And it's a good hit. And Navas does really well to clutch that into his body as well. Liverpool are going to tie us, says Wilf. I hope so, mate. Bloody hope so. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Bottom right hand corner. Cyborg, you're spot on. If Liverpool win this, we won't hear the 5 years, mate. 5 years minimum. We're going to be taking the L on this as United fans. Timo says that Liverpool are looking way more hungry than Madrid are. Yeah, Madrid did start off a little like this a year ago, though. I would say that. And Prince R9 says Liverpool won't be able to keep up this high pressing. Yeah, I've sort of got the same thoughts as you, Prince, because remember Liverpool did this to Man City at Anfield and it worked a treat and they got the goals. Were they 3-0 up at half time? I'm hoping the same. A few people saying that Salah looks like he might have got injured there. I'm sure he won't be. I think he'll be alright. Some people are saying it should be a red card for Ramos. I mean, I thought that looked quite innocuous on Salah, to be honest. I think he'll be all right. Ramos should have been sent off for that, Marks, his class of 92. No, he shouldn't. I think he might have broken his... It's just the way he's landed on his arm. I think he's hurt his wrist.
Does it look like he's hurt his wrist?
That's not even a yellow card for Ramos, that isn't. He's probably just knocked his... He'll be alright, he'll play on. I guarantee he'll play on. It's no way a red, it's not even a yellow. Champion Herb says a yellow. I don't think it was anything. I think he was just tough with him. He's probably just took his shoulder out. They'll pop it back in. He'll be fine. You're not gonna get out of a game just because you hurt your shoulder. He's just landed awkwardly, says Warriloy, which I agree. He's basically wrapped his arm round him, and I think he's probably just knocked his shoulder out. Shinji 1, Gerard 0, says Shinji Kagawa. I'm with Mad Mark. I don't think it was even a foul. Because actually, he's not even gripping his arm. He's alright. He's up and running. He's fine. So, I don't know what people are on about there being injured. I thought he was absolutely fine. I think he'll be fine. I'm with Louis Webber. He'll be fine.
It's Mardy.
Yeah, he's Mardy. You're right. Sebastian, I don't think it looks like it's his collarbone. It looks like it's shoulder to me. And Adam Peck's right. I don't think Liverpool have got started yet. They haven't started at all. Who would I prefer at United, Kieran? Cruz or Isco? Definitely Isco. Salah looks like he might be in a bit of trouble. We might be a little bit wrong here. Broken shoulder, says Louise O'Donoghue. It's over for Salah. But, just because Salah's out, it doesn't mean anything. Teams will get inspired by that. And Real Madrid are still second best to Liverpool at the moment. The sad thing about Salah, if he goes out of this, and obviously from a Liverpool, I don't want that to happen. I've got to put my hands up and say I don't want that to happen to Salah. It's not nice. It's not nice. It's more of the World Cup as well. Champions League final. Yeah. It's not. No, I don't want that to happen. I actually feel I've got to be honest. I do. You could jump all over that and say ha ha for Liverpool. I genuinely don't. I feel absolutely sorry for him. I don't think Ramos has been dirty. At best, he's been a little bit clever, but that is it's a Champions League final for the lad. And actually, I don't like Liverpool at all, but I have always said that Salah's been fantastic. And also to miss the World Cup and the Champions League final, it's sad, isn't it? That is sad. It really is sad for him. But Ramos will be thinking, that's one job done, and it must be an absolute agony for that, because it's a big blow for Liverpool. But it doesn't mean it's over yet. It doesn't mean it's over yet. Look, I know I could jump all over that. Definitely, I could do, but I know, even people like Fellaini, who I don't like at United, I would never ever wish injury onto them. It's not how it works, is it? There's football, there's rivalry, and I agree with Ryan Williams. It's sad. It's sad because I feel terrible for Salah and Madrid. I just feel sorry for him. And also, he's probably not going to play in the World Cup as well. We're only 3 weeks away from the start of the World Cup, and that's going to be gutting for Egypt because he's had a... Nah, I'm alright. But it doesn't mean it's over. It doesn't mean it's over. But, there's a lot of people in there saying, oh, it's good. There's a lot of people saying it's bad. I just think as a Manchester United fan who doesn't want Liverpool to win, I can still be empathetic when a player who's had a very good season is out of the game because of injury. Real Madrid should be able to beat Liverpool without Salah getting injured. I don't think it's necessarily game over. I think Liverpool are going to have to work a lot harder than they were. But
Sure you don't want some.
what's it like?
Nice.
No, but what sort of cake is it? Yeah, go and get me a little bit, please. Well, people saying sign Ramos up. Well, United nearly got him. He might make the World Cup. I don't know what he's done. If he knocked his shoulder out, you can normally pop that back in. If he's broken his collarbone, 6 weeks. But because it's not a leg injury, you're not going to lose your fitness. You can still knock a ball about, so they might still take him to the World Cup. But Real Madrid will be buoyed by that. I do agree with Ravens, Claude. I don't think Isco's been anywhere near as good as he should be in a game like this. Lallana's come on for Salah, Ricky. Well, it's not been vintage final, has it? Liverpool have probably shaded it. They've then lost their best player. And people who are getting on Ramos's back, look, I've played football, you've played football, a lot of you. You've got an opportunity like that with their best player to chuck him on the ground. You're going to chuck him on the ground. He hasn't gone through him with 2 foot. He didn't even grab his arm totally. It was sort of like, it's in that position, I'll just take it down. He wasn't hugging it totally. So, you know, Ollie, I don't care if Liverpool have got an excuse now. I don't really care. Bit of birthday cake anyway. Yeah. Do you want Liverpool to win? Come in then. No, not allowed to be in the video. This screen's only big enough for one grate.
Me.
I'm totally messing around with people on the live comments there. I'm genuinely not that arrogant. Lid is right. Ramos has always been that sort of player. Is that a swishy?
Yeah.
Oh, quite good, isn't it?
It looks like a real ice cream.
Carvajal's gone and got injured now as well. That was the story of the game, isn't it? Injuries. Marius, it's because I wasn't meant to be doing this. To be fair to Real Madrid, if Carvajal goes off, and he is going to go off, he's crying as well now. That's just the story of the half, isn't it? They've still got the Real Madrid Jesse Lingard, haven't they? Is it Hernandez?
Hi.
No, it's not. It's not having a laugh time. This is serious.
I said hi, kids.
Dark, it has been a boring final, I agree. But the whole point is that we win. Or Madrid win. And then we win anyway. I'm enjoying the cake, Ed. It's a dead time at the moment in the game. No. It's edible cake. What's wrong?
Did you bring that down this time?
I thought I brought it out. Must be in the boot as well. So Carvajal's going off crying now. And Nacho's coming on. Oh, Nacho isn't the Real Madrid Jesse Lingard. That He's crying as well. That could be an in for United. That could be an in for Liverpool, though. To be honest,
Well, who's gone now?
Carvajal, right back. Nacho's coming on. I hope he's got some melted cheese. Ha! Easy audience here. Where's my joke book?
You don't have one.
So, Liverpool lose Salah, Real Madrid lose Carvajal. I think we know who's benefited the most from that. But I still think as we approach half-time, or certainly approach the 40-minute mark, that Liverpool have certainly shaded it, and Real Madrid have been nowhere near good enough. They've been quite sloppy, actually. Especially, I spoke about this before the game as well. That Casemiro and Kroos, Modric, they should be running this game, and they're really not. I'm like the bloody Pied Piper tonight. More kids.
I thought you were live.
Am I?
You can't make a video without it.
Jesse's eating pancakes in solidarity, watching from the States.
Do you have a smile on your face?
Me? I'm not going to put a smile on my face till Real Madrid are winning.
You've got a dab.
Salah's not fasting, says CR7 Ronaldo. He's also not playing anymore, mate. He's out this final. He's injured. Carvajal's belling. He's absolutely gutted. Maybe he's. I think he's part of the Spanish World Cup squad as well. So maybe he's had a tough season though, because his career was nearly over with his heart problem as well. Liverpool are clueless without Salah, says the darkness. Well, what's Real Madrid's excuse? Because at the moment, they are starting to come into it a little bit more. But they've not created anything. Liverpool have done a good job on this at the moment. Benzema's rubbish, isn't he? Christopher White, we've got the whole World Cup to do. So we'll have loads of these sort of streams. Chris Tech Tip says Ronaldo's going to score in the 43rd minute. I'll have some of that pie, Chris. I'll have some of that pie. Carlin and Cake. There's better duos than that. There are definitely duos than that. Mark Robinson, I'm in the kids' room because I'm not actually at my house. I was never meant to be doing this watch along. Xander had been promised it. He bloody went and did something else. So the only person to do the watch along was me. My intention was just to get absolutely hammered and hope Real Madrid win it. I did not want to be live streaming doing this, but you live by the sword, you die by the sword, and it may well be that I sit and watch what would be for me the worst footballing season of my life if Liverpool win the Champions League, because City have won the league. I can't think of a worse season for as a Manchester United fan if Liverpool were to win this. I agree with DWR Music though. Why is Benzema playing in this final? He does the donkey work for Ronaldo, but there's no donkey work to be done in this game. I mean, 40 minutes from Real Madrid and they've done nothing. It's shocking. I mean, from a Real Madrid point of view, they should have got them. They should have been looking to get a goal before half time, because Liverpool can regroup at half time and Klopp can tell them what to do without Salah. Yeah, I think I preferred Villa to go up because obviously I know a lot of Villa fans, but they will be gutted. They'll be gutted. Benzema's crap. I agree, Rayon Williams. You are better than Benzema, and I've never even seen you play football.
Don't you like anybody in Liverpool?
No,
Why?
can't stand them. I hate them. I've always hated Liverpool.
What have they done to you?
I'm not getting into my debate about why I don't like Liverpool at the moment.
Yeah, I was born with it, hated them.
Good. Liverpool hate. The thing is, Liverpool hate United as well. It's not a one-way street. The traffic goes both ways. It's called rivalry.
I didn't even know they were.
Wait, are you filming?
Yeah.
Ah.
No, I'm just talking to myself. Easy crowd.
You've said that twice now.
Twitter is down, says Manny. I don't know. I'm not on Twitter. Offside there, Benzema. I don't know whether that's offside. Ronaldo should have scored it anyway. Cross coming in from the right hand side. Ronaldo. I don't think that's offside. I don't think that's offside.
No.
Klopp's going mad. I don't think that's offside. Too many kids coming into my stream here. It's amazing how many people get interested in football, isn't it? Where are you at 10? Get out! I'll kick you all out. Hey Mark, would you get rid of Mourinho if you could have Zidane? No, Jonathan, I wouldn't. I genuinely wouldn't. Ronaldo was marginally offside, Jordan, but in the context of this game, I would say he was on. Liverpool look lost, says Pedro. Milner needs to take out Rolando. Ronaldo or Simon, you've got your L and your N linked up. Crafty dude. Ronaldo was offside, I know, but I'm not babysitting tonight. Anyone would think I'm babysitting.
We're babysitting him.
They're like wasps around a can of Coke, but
What? Yeah, we'll never
it's never
leave.
normally like this.
And we'll never leave.
No one likes football in my class. Except for me.
It's 0-0. 0-0.
No, no.
Which colour is Liverpool?
Red.
Which covers Liverpool?
Colour.
Have I brought you up that bad?
Yeah.
It's red.
Tell me anything.
Side net in there from Nacho. Needed a bit of cheese on that. 3 minutes of added time.
Oh, I want to go get one. Oh, they do it.
Well, I'm hoping that Real Madrid are just going to come out in this second half and blow Liverpool away, because this is the quintessential sort of World Cup knockout stage game where both teams are absolutely crapping themselves and they wouldn't want to lose it.
My name is Yoda.
No. What is it? Marzipan or chocolate?
Didn't really taste it.
Marzipan.
Oh, I hate icy. DWR music. I can't jump on it. He's saying that this time the moment is with
I'm leaving. I don't want to get told off.
Real Madrid.
This one really sweet.
It's going to be 0-0 at half time. Madrid are coming alive, says Roy Keane. I hope so. That's what we sort of wanted to happen, isn't it? That momentum. And hopefully if Real Madrid get into their groove, Liverpool won't be able to deal with them. Skateboard Maniac says, come on Liverpool, do it for Salah. Come on Liverpool, don't do it for Salah. Bottle it for Salah. This is not Marcello Tapia says, I want to see Liverpool at their best. Both teams at their best. This is not Real Madrid at their best. It's a far, far cry from Real Madrid at their best, to be honest. I know Salah's been world class this season, but just because he's out, it really doesn't mean that they can't win this game. Real Madrid need to go up at least 2 or 3 gears in this. Wow, you can't. You'll be in the bloody screen.
Is it a good match?
No, it's crap. 0-0.
Is he playing well?
No, well, he had a header that was offside.
Brent, it's really warm in here. Open that window. It's really cooking in here.
Yeah, go on then.
Oh my gosh, this is melting.
How can I watch this match later?
There you go. I don't want this showing. Take it
I
down.
don't know. Throw it out the window. Somebody on there.
You could put it on in the living room downstairs.
Yeah, but I've tried. What's it on though?
BT.
I can't do it. Daddy needs to.
Go on to Sky.
We haven't got Sky.
They have.
No, I haven't.
I've seen it on your channels before.
What is it? BT?
It's on BT Freeview, I think.
Who's that?
Hey Do, I can't read it out, but I do agree with you. It's like Piccadilly Circus in here. If this was on the United stand, I would kill it dead. We would not have any of this messing around, but it's that's football. It's a crap game, and half time it is then, and it's 0-0, and it doesn't get us any further forward whether you want Liverpool to win or Real Madrid to win. On the balance of the half, I'd say Liverpool were the better team up until Salah got injured, and then it just went a bit stale. Real Madrid sort of started to come out with themselves. But what I would say is, this happened last season in the Juventus game. Real Madrid started it off very, very poorly, and then Liverpool came... Real Madrid came out in the second half and had it won. Salah going off injured, I don't wish that on him. Obviously, it probably makes a little bit easier for Real Madrid, but it's not been a vintage final, be a long way, and it's certainly, I think Liverpool are probably not far off their best. I think they've tried their best, they're pressing very hard, but what I would say is people will say, oh no, it's not Liverpool at their best because they haven't scored, but actually Liverpool are against a very good defence. Real Madrid's defence is very, very good, their midfield is very good, and they've just not been able to break it down. Real Madrid, on the other hand, nothing like their best as an attacking source, giving the ball away, not getting through the lines of Liverpool, and this is a poor Liverpool defence. Ball did go in the back of the net for Real Madrid. It was offside. Cross coming in from the right. Ronaldo marginally offside, headed it. Karius made a good save, and Benzema followed it in. But that's not enough. That's not enough from Real Madrid in that first half. Nowhere near enough, and I don't think Liverpool have done anywhere near enough either to sort of take the game away from Real Madrid, but Real Madrid need to be very, very careful in the team in the second half. AS7 Alexi says Liverpool are a one-man team. Fact.
Brent, do a dab for good sake.
Not doing dabs. And the 08 final we watched earlier was so much more competitive, says Sir Drake. Yes, it's not been a very good final. It's not been a very good final. Have I seen the new Solo movie, says Mark. Have I seen the new Solo movie, Mark, says Ryan Goodwin. I haven't. I've heard about it. I've heard it's not going to change your life, but it's not been bad. It's not been bad. Yeah, we've had quite a lot of dislikes on this video today. Please do drop a like on the video. And The little Missy seems to be desperate to have her moment on the camera. Yep, she would be. Liverpool is missing their best player, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Says dinky dinky dinky. I don't know whether that's a joke or not. Remember, do subscribe to the channel if you are new, simply because we've got loads and loads of watch-alongs coming up through the summer, and I won't have a little child's room behind me. I'll have the normal studio in future. It's just because of where I am and how I've had to do this stream. So get subscribed, get involved. We've had a good little bit of comments and a bit of good bit of laugh, haven't we? So let's keep that up over the summer. Me and Xander are going to try and cover every single World Cup game. Some of them are going to be bants. Some of them we're just going to be watching a football game, but actually having a laugh on the live comments. I mean, I haven't looked at some of the fixtures, but I imagine Iran against Panama, which isn't even a fixture, but you know what I mean. There will be fixtures like that. We'll be talking about our favourite flavours of crisps and stuff like that. Mohammed, I don't think with Ryan Sessegnon going to the Premier League, I don't think he really needs to leave Fulham. I think he should stay. He can play every week. If he goes to Spurs, he might not play every week. He's in the Premier League. I would expect he should stay at Fulham for a season and then next season move on. He's got no reason to move on. Is Jose in the stadium? Says Sabatashi. I would very much doubt so. Special Bus says, come on Madrid. Harry McCabe says Ramos is a god. Yeah. In relation to that, all I would say is that I don't think if Ramos did that on purpose, which he may well have done, is very shrewd. But 9 times out of 10, he probably wouldn't have caused that injury. I think he got a little bit fortuitous with it. But what I would say is, I'm no Liverpool fan. I do not want Liverpool to win this final. Of course I don't. I'm a Manchester United fan. But I don't wish that on Salah. I don't wish injury on any player. It's not the way you do things. If this goes to penalties, Xander, I'm going to be physically sick. Bale needs to come on and add pace to the attack, says Ben Kelly. Well, they definitely have the better options on the bench. Lynn Hall says she hates Ramos. Lynn, don't tell me you're being sympathetic to Liverpool, you hardcore Mrs. Manchester United fan. Ramos is a king. I do have a life. You're right, Babs W. And tonight was not meant to be me live streaming, which is why the background isn't the best. But we are doing it. It is a game I was going to watch, and I just hope. We're going to do it. Oxlade-Chamberlain's been injured for ages, Callian. He got injured quite a while ago, didn't he? Bale for Benzema, says Immel. Yeah, I would go Ronaldo more central and get Bale on. Isco's been anonymous, Canclux. I wouldn't say he's been poor. I would say he's been anonymous. And they're not all my kids, by the way. They're not all my kids. Some are, some aren't. But I'm at a family get-together at the moment, and there are a lot of kids, so they're not all mine. Stop the timer, says Abhishek. Yes, good shout. Stop. Reset. We'll just restart that for the second half. That's what we do.
What are you doing with the stream?
No, start it for the second half. So 45 minutes. Stop. Second half. Start it again. He's on an apprenticeship.
What?
You want your own YouTube channel, don't you? Or you want to do it about butterflies or something? Anyone who thinks Ramos did that on purpose is silly, says George Kyle. I agree with you on that, George. We don't agree on everything. I like Smalling, you don't. But Gazel Cesar makes an interesting point. Liverpool will work harder now. I don't think just because Salah's out, Liverpool don't win it. Imagine if they win it without Salah. That will be worse. It won't just be 5 years of them going on about it. It'll be 10 years. They'll never shut up. It's almost worse that he's injured, because if they win it without Salah, it will be even bigger celebrations for Liverpool, and they certainly still can. They certainly still can. Ramos was doing a wrestling move, says Ed Woodward. Think what you like. I'm not going to tell you what to think. You can think what you like, but I saw that 3 times, and I thought, yeah, he probably knows what he's doing slightly, but he could have locked his arm in a lot better. He could have actually gripped his arm. What he did is he just used his body a little bit. It was subtle, and he would never. The thing about that is Ramos would never know the subtlety of that was going to do what it did. You wouldn't know. Body fascism from DJ will get you banned. Bye bye. Chelsea played the better 90 in 08, but United passion prevailed as Renegade Time Lord. Well, we watched that. We did that on Monday night. It was on MUTV. We did a watch along of it, and I actually disagree with you. I think Manchester United were the far better team in the first half. Chelsea were okay in the second half, but I think over 90 minutes United were better. Salah is better than you, says Dark Gamer. Oh, I protest. No, of course he's better than me. What a silly comment. Bring on Bale, game over, says Clement Davies. Yeah, but I sort of don't agree with you with that. I think Real Madrid need to get between the lines of Liverpool's midfield and defence, which they're not doing enough of at the moment.
Just leave this door open.
Nah, probably not.
It's boiling in here.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'm alright.
You're drinking cold beer.
Thanks. I'll have another one in a minute.
You won't be able to stay on your seat.
I will. Anyone who's done any form of grappling in their life will know this. If you haven't, shush, says Brown Wall. So we're now saying that Ramos is a judo expert who cynically put a hold on him to do it. Yeah, I don't agree with it. Chelsea were lucky to equalise in the 08, says Mark Robinson. I agree. Finals are always about blood, sweat and tears. We got 2 out of 3 tonight. And Bale on Frisco, says the special bus. Bale and Asensio is a must in the second half, says Praveen. Well, I don't think Benzema's been good enough, and I don't think Isco is even playing. People were on about this in the first half, that it's like they're down to 10 men, and I think that's true. I think it is true. He's been very, very, very different. Why don't you go and put that down on... Oh no, because they're not. Don't put it on. Because that will start to mess up with mine.
What, on this?
Yeah.
Just watch it here.
No, because then it will start to mess up with this. Bandwidth. Just watch it on here. If you watch it on there, I'll lose bandwidth. Where, where we live, where you live is like out in the bloody sticks. It's like dial-up.
Don't be so rude.
It's true. Let's hope Ronaldo tears them to bits now, Mark. Come on, mate. Let's have it, says Albert Trotter. Albert Trotter, what a name as well. Love Only Fools and Horses. Absolutely love it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let's see if we can get up to 31,000 subscribers tonight. If you are new, bottom right hand corner. And share the video. Share the video. Let's get as many people involved as we can. We are going to be doing every single World Cup match. It's a challenge. It'll be harder than my 24-hour stream, I think. Best player so far, says M. Steimler. I think Kroos has been good. I think Modric has been good. But in all fairness, I would probably say Wijnaldum for Liverpool. I think they've ran the midfield quite well. Stop doing that. What's that flossing?
Yeah.
Boys shouldn't floss. Leave it to Lingard. Ramos is a joke, says Moddy Burns, and Benzema has been decent in my opinion, says LPHIXDJ. Look, Benzema does a good job when Ronaldo's scoring the goals. Benzema's a real workhorse, but I just don't think they're getting it. I think they're going to need a little bit more flair in a game like this. Do I think Bale's leaving, says Christopher White? I think Bale could come on and score the winner, in which case would you leave? I think where Bale is tonight, it could be set up for him to do it. YA2 Skills says best player so far is Ramos. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right.
Who do you think will win?
What?
Who do you think will win?
I don't know. I'm hoping Real Madrid. What doesn't... Well, it's like that song, isn't it? I can't remember who sang it. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Salah won't kill Liverpool. It could make them stronger. Wish I knew who sung it. Who sung it? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Not you.
That's a little... Australia only got to World Cup by playing rubbish Asian teams. Oh, I'm not getting into World Cup debates. And what's happened to Salah? Says Carl Watkins. He's out. He's he's done something to his shoulder. I think maybe his collarbone. You broke your collarbone. How long were you? 6 weeks?
No, 5.
5 weeks. Was it fully 5 weeks, or could you play it after 4?
I've been playing for quite a while now.
3 weeks.
4.
So World Cup starts in
3.
3 weeks. Salah, collarbone, back. Think he'll be back in 3 weeks?
Probably
4
about
weeks. Back
5.
for the second or third game, yeah. As long as he stays off the McDonald's and that, keeps himself fit.
Might just divert himself.
Yeah, I think you got to be made of tougher stuff than that in a Champions League final. If you're just a bit sore, oh, I'm coming off. I think it might be a little bit more serious. I nearly choked myself on an in-breath. Bloody hell. That hurt.
What's your language?
It's like a heart attack on air.
No, it's not.
Dislocated shoulder, they're saying. You can normally pop them back in. Here's the foul again. No, Ramos, he's gripped him, but he actually doesn't grip him in. He sort of moves away with it as well. I think people are being a bit harsh on Ramos there, because he could have tucked it in a lot more, and he doesn't. He moves it back. I don't think it is as cynical as people are trying to make out. Broken shoulder, says Matt Maloney. Dislocated shoulder, says Amazing 2.0. Mark, it looked intentional by Ramos and Salah, says Tim Clark. I think we can agree to disagree, can't we? Some people are going to say it's intentional. I think it looked innocuous, but at the end of the day, it won't change anything. Mohamed Salah,
Your opinion,
Mo Salah is out. It is only my opinion.
Okay.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Have a good one.
So, ready? 3, 2. Thanks for the whiskey in there.
Oh, they give it over there.
Yeah, lovely. Sorry, I'm not.
Put the stones in the fridge.
I'm not interrupting you again.
Oh, not really. It's half time.
Okay.
Put the stones in the fridge.
Yeah, it doesn't distill it, does it?
You what?
Doesn't it's like the water. It doesn't distill it.
No.
Yeah, thank you.
No good.
I'll see you soon. I'm going.
All
Do you
right, mate.
think you might have done both? Broken
Enjoy
his shoulder
tomorrow.
and dislocated his
I've drank
shoulder?
so much.
Enjoy tomorrow.
Thank you. See you soon.
See you later.
You could have done both.
He could have dislocated his shoulder and broken his shoulder. That'd be a bit of a pain for him. But there we go.
I don't think he has.
Anyway, we're nearly about ready to start the second half here. We are. We're game on. "45 minutes to make yourself famous."
Who is?
Bye.
See you later, mate.
Who's famous?
Real Madrid if they win this. I can understand why we've got quite a few people watching with us, because I didn't actually realise that Steve McManaman was the co-host. Of course you would want to be synced in with That's Football for the commentary, because Steve McManaman is a bloody Liverpool fan. You don't want to be listening to that. That was my brother, not my boyfriend. Tiny Mario 75s. It seemed intentional, but not intentional, to be honest, says Tiny Mario. I'd sort of agree with that. Thanks for the contribution. Remember, if you want to do that, super chat, bottom below, $. You can make a contribution to the channel. Appreciated. But make sure you leave us something to read out. If I wasn't so emotionally involved in this game and I was just watching it like last year, I would say I fancy Real Madrid to just go through the gears in this second half. But because I'm so worried about Liverpool actually winning it, I don't feel very, very logical about it.
Hello, it's his boyfriend. Is that your daughter?
No one's a daughter. Well, maybe they're talking about you. No, maybe not. Oh, bloody hell. Great chance for Real Madrid that. Back off the bloody woodwork. Isco. I don't think he should even be on the bloody pitch. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come from Real Madrid, though. Who do I think will win, says Abdul? Real Madrid have to win. I'm not going to be arrogant enough to say they are going to win. They have to win. But Isco's finally woken up. He should have scored. He should have scored that. That was a sitter for Isco. Absolute sitter. Drops to him in the box. And a mistake by Liverpool. To be honest, Karius makes himself quite big. But when he gets it past Karius, it's got to be going in the back of the net. And I would have scored that. You would have scored it, wouldn't you? No, because you're not right-footed.
I am right-footed. You're the one that gets megged all the time by me.
Oh, sit down. People want to talk about this.
No, so he didn't.
Zohib still going on about the Ramos foul on Salah, saying because it was Ramos, it must be intentional. Isco should score that. That's the chance of the game, that is. You've got to score that. Madrid on the front foot, says YA2 skills. Karius is in trouble, says Zane Scope. Hiral says Van Dijk's just a B-Tech Jones. I don't actually think Van Dijk is as good as it. I got a lot of stick for this yesterday when I did my Real Madrid versus Liverpool combined 11, and people were saying, "Oh, he should be in there ahead of Ramos and Varane." No way. Ramos and Varane have won back-to-back Champions Leagues, and they shouldn't be anywhere near that too. Van Dijk's been good, but he's only been there for bloody 5 months. I don't think he's been truly tested.
I'll get him
Tested.
by his family.
Oh, no. I can't do penalties, Lewis. I'm turning the stream off if it goes to penalties. Yeah, if everybody's watching on YouTube, you might realise that there is a little bit of a delay on the stream. I don't know what it is. YouTube's not normally like that, but I think it might be a goal.
What?
I can feel a goal coming. Can you?
What, with your magic sensors?
We need a bloody goal. Come on, Madrid.
At least it's not like the Man United.
Ah! Yes! Get in! Do you see that from the keeper? Karius, that's what you get from Liverpool buying an absolute numpty in goal. Watch it back. Watch it back. Watch what he does. Karius gets the ball, rolls it at Benzema, and it goes in. It's the biggest gift. He's like... He's trying to go like whatever, but oh my God. That is proper bants. That is bants. He's trying to not blame himself. What are you doing? Doesn't matter if he's in the area. If you roll it to somebody...
Maddie! 1-0 to Real Madrid.
No.
No.
Goalkeeper. Clown.
The goalkeeper let it in.
Oh, this is bants. This is just a give me. This is a gift. He catches it in his own box, tries to roll it, and rolls it straight at Benzema. I mean, he can't even complain about it. What's he even trying to get a complaint about? Just rolls it at Benzema. Oh my God. Even at your level, he'd be subbed for that. This is like Champions League final. What a plonker.
It almost hit the
What a plonker. Why is Henderson even on about ref? I can't. If somebody in the live comments wants to tell me why Liverpool think it shouldn't be a goal, He's rolled it out. Unbelievable. That is just a banter goal. An absolute banter goal.
I was just doing a floss. She's going like this.
Was she? Flossing?
Yeah.
Well, there's a long time to go yet, but basically Liverpool have been have given a gift, an absolute gift to Real Madrid. Oh, lovely stuff. Oh, let's not get too excited.
You can't keep. Now you can't keep.
That is probably. I mean, you're a lot younger than me. I've been watching football for over 30 years, and that is one of the biggest mess ups I've ever seen. And to do it in a Champions League final, it's Benzema's goal. It's Benzema's goal, but basically Karius has got it, and he rolls it at him. It's just an absolute banter goal. And the word banter and bants has been dead for about 2 years, but it's back. Banter in football. Oh, lovely. Chris says he can't see Liverpool scoring 2 in this game. Oh no! Next goal's crucial. If Liverpool get it, it's game on. But Real Madrid have just had an absolute gift there. Perfect time for Bale to come on and rub it on, says Mohammed Ashan Ajaz. Thanks for the contribution, Mohammed.
You mean rub it in, not rub it on.
Rub it in. Thanks for that. Yeah. Got to change the score. What I would say is let's not all get arrogant. There's still time in this game for Liverpool to do something. Oh, Liverpool have equalised. 1-1.
No, they haven't.
They have, look.
Where that came from? Wasn't a goal.
This goal is just so bloody soft as well.
Why did
Just
you say
watching it
Liverpool-
back corner. Milner, Lovren gets up, and it's just shocking defending. They're trying to say it's offside, but that's a rubbish goal. I told you, let's not get ahead of ourselves. 1-1. Ronaldo's not happy.
Why doesn't he do something about it then?
Change the score again. That's right. Why doesn't Ronaldo do something about it?
Are you going to change the score then?
That's what I want to see if it was offside. No, he's not offside. Marcelo, rubbish. Well, change the score a little bit quicker on this one. Now we've got a final, says Ed Woodward. Well, we do, yeah. We do. I genuinely, have got a bad feeling about this. I really do.
Now it's not banter, is it?
Karius is praying to the Lord. He was onside, AJ, now, you're right. No, it wasn't offside, no way. I'll admit it wasn't. Oh.
How did you know that they already equalised before the goal even happened?
Secret. To be fair, as Jay Day says, 1-1's probably about fair in this game. Ronaldo's overplaying it though. They are having opportunities to sort of split Liverpool apart here, but they're just not taking it. The way the balance of the game is going, that they should be able to get this done. That goal was just... Liverpool never score them sort of goals as well. I still don't think Madrid have played that well, and they are sort of playing into the hands of Liverpool the way they're on the front foot. They need to do a lot better than this. I'd take Isco off. I would take Isco off. Legit score is 1-1. Tasfia at the moment. It's 1-1. The darkness, me and you both, I've got a horrible feeling about this tonight as well. And basically it's a half an hour final, isn't it? Liverpool have suddenly started this bloody pressing thing again as well, which is always a worry.
You're always worried, Brent.
I am worried because the ramifications of this, if Liverpool win it, is not good. Ed Woodward, yeah, I think both teams to score was nailed on. It was a very good bet to do. Gareth Bale's coming on. I'd just get Ronaldo in the middle and put Bale on the right. It's just the reason I've got this bad feeling is because that's the way this season has gone. For United, everything's sort of gone against us. Not, you know, we've self-inflicted it with the way we've played, but everything as well. Go
Paul. I mean Liverpool.
Yeah. Well, I think whatever happens in this game, this has not been vintage Real Madrid. Nowhere near. Matthew McFadden's just posted a tweet that might absolutely bang, apparently. Bale's going to come on for Isco. Well, that's Isco again, that chance there. I think Isco's had 2 chances that on another day he should be scoring them. Although it was going wide anyway. I think if Gareth Bale scores in this final and wins it for Real Madrid, he won't leave Real Madrid.
That's if he goes on.
He's coming on.
Is he? Yes.
Lee Moody says, in my opinion, Benzema's been quality. You've got to understand what Benzema's role is, to be fair. He's not there to be score. He's not there to score goals. He's there to... He's just a workhorse and he does a good job. Rafael Varane agrees with that as well. Isco was the man to come off. Way too quiet. And hopefully Bale will do it. Louise, I'm with you. I cannot handle penalties tonight. I cannot handle penalties. Red Jedi, I agree. I think Marcelo's been very poor. I mean, imagine if Salah had stayed on the pitch. The game sort of stayed when it changed a little bit when he came off because they've not been pressing as much. But
think anybody will score?
I hope so. Yeah, so Madrid have gone to 4-3-3 now, says JMA. I mean, yeah, they don't normally... A lot of people think they do play a 4-3-3, but they don't. It's more of a sort of like a 4-1-2-1-2. But Benzema now goes central with Bale and Ronaldo playing either side of him.
Brent, I never knew you could count like that. 4-1-2-1-2.
Come on, Madrid.
Yay! I think it will go into extra time.
I can't be doing the penalties. It's Ronaldo on the right. Oh, come on. Marcelo. Cross. Oh, what a goal! Gareth Bale, what a goal! He ain't coming to Manchester United scoring that. That is just, in a final as well. That reminds me of you, of me. That's the sort of thing I would do. That is just unbelievable overhead kick.
Brent, you couldn't even do that.
Don't kill the moment. Marcelo crossing it in on his right, and Bale just catches it on his right, and it's not even a normal overhead. It's got the loop on it as well. It is absolutely world class. Absolutely world class. What a substitution by Zidane. I'm going to watch this back again. It's the power he gets on it. Oh, the loop as well. That's good enough to win it. That goal should win it. That is absolutely stunning. Unbelievable goal.
Please change school. Is it a bad thing or a good thing?
Oh. Well, he definitely won't be coming to Manchester United. Madrid won't sell him after that. It was absolutely stunning. Stunning. Absolutely. You know, remember that as well. Whether you support Liverpool, well, Liverpool fans won't enjoy it, but if you don't support Liverpool and you support Madrid or you support anybody else, remember these moments, because that goal in a final...
Both of the goals are quite good.
Nah. That was just something else. You don't normally get goals like that.
Rooney's was good, wasn't it, when he scored that one?
That was better than Rooney's because he actually connected it. He connected it. Rooney shinned it, and that's a cracking goal.
I think he'll score another one.
I've always said about Gareth Bale though, people don't want Gareth Bale because he's got an injury problem, which is very true. But I still think on his day. Remember that goal he scored? Was it against Dortmund in the qualifying stages? It was just he missed it. It was pure brilliance, that goal.
I told you,
It's 2-1.
I know.
Well, let's just hope that there's not another opportunity for Liverpool to get back into it, because that goal was simply stunning. Carl Griffiths. I've never really had a problem with the signing Bale. I know a lot of people on the United stand say I don't want him because he's injury prone. I don't know whether he could play a full season at United, and that's what we need. But I don't think Madrid are going to sell him now. A lot of you called it. I said it in the first half as well. I don't think because Bale didn't start, it meant he was finished at Real Madrid. He's a world class talent, isn't he? He's absolutely world class. That goal is just unbelievable. He's not better than Ronaldo. I just think Ronaldo's probably been sort of marked out of this game a little bit at the moment, and he's not the player he used to be in the fact that he's not a creator as much anymore. He needs provision. But Liverpool haven't been in this second half at all. They scored from a corner, but they're still in it. 2-1, they're still in it. 55999. What a goal! It was a fantastic goal, an absolutely stunning goal. In a European Cup final as well. Sensational stuff. And showing it again. Right on his toe. It's right on the sweet spot. Oh, it's just bloody brilliant. You know, Rooney's was good, but this is in a crowded penalty area, a lot closer to the goal. You've got to... the way he connects with that...
You couldn't have done that, Brent.
I probably could, and I think he knows I could, but I'm still going to say well done. I think when he kicks that, Bale's thinking, Goldbridge could do this. I'm going to try it, but...
You couldn't even lift yourself off the ground. Too much beer.
I could. You know I could.
Yeah.
Ronaldo is helping the defence, says I love the United stand. It was off... Was it off his left foot? I tell you what, I think it... Was it... Yeah, it was his left foot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was a great goal. Deserves to win it. I hope it does. But 2-1's never enough.
How much views have you got?
Loads.
Can I see?
Blady Baby's right. It's all Madrid now, but while there's only one in it, you never know. Liverpool have been shocking in this second half. They really have. Paul Pogba says he feels much better now. While it's only a goal, it's only a goal. Just hope that Liverpool's head drop.
Great goal.
All the Scousers are looking worried. There's still a chance. There's still a chance. Yeah, Ian Williams is right. There's a lot of gas in beer. So when I jump up, it'll make me go high. Here we go, anyway.
Is it Liverpool?
Yeah. How do you know the scores anyway?
Bloody Real Madrid need to sort themselves out from bloody corners. They just keep gifting stuff away. They need a third. They need a third goal in this. 55999. Harry Bennett, I bet you're disappointed Bale isn't English. Yeah, the same way I'm disappointed Henderson is English.
Well, at least he's on an English team. Wales.
No, he's not.
Wales is in England. Oh, it's in the UK.
Yeah, that Mane shot against the post, it was the outside of the post. Matthew McFadden, I'm going to have a look at your tweet. He's been on about it for long enough. Let's have a look.
Is he a YouTuber?
It's a moderator. I've given it an RT for you. I went 3-1 to Madrid, and I've got a tenner on it. I think it was 12-1. So, and a double your money that Madrid would win.
Could stay as 2-1 though, or Liverpool could score.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with Faison. It's way too early to get cocky. I still don't think it's been vintage Madrid. I watched quite a lot of Madrid, and especially in the Champions League. That's not good for you. You don't want to look like Rooney, do you?
No.
See, Ronaldo here, when he's got a one-on-one with Van Dijk, should be doing a lot better than that. And he should have took the tackle. In FIFA, you jump into his slide tackle there, it's a penalty. Richard Martin says, great channel, watch it every day. Yeah, if you are new to That's Football, get involved. A different way of watching football. We got the live comments, we watch the game, we get involved, banters, and we are going to do this all through the World Cup as well, which I'm really excited about. But hopefully, we need another goal in this game. And Liverpool fans will want it to them. Real Madrid, and it's game over. I'm supporting Madrid, mate. I'm a Manchester United fan. I cannot go any other way. It's life. It's born into you. You cannot want to do that. But I think that tackle from Van Dijk there, where he misses the tackle and slides, Ronaldo just needs to go into the tackle and it's a penalty.
What was a handball?
I don't think Ronaldo's been that great today, though. Oh, God, Liverpool are pushing. That is not a penalty on Casemiro.
That's a hand.
Oh, it's on his bloody elbow.
Yeah, but it goes up to there,
Yeah.
Bren.
I know, but it's not ball to hand. He's got his hand down. I don't know about this Ronaldo chance.
Ronaldo hasn't done anything yet.
No, Ronaldo shouldn't score that. I tell you what, that tackle from Robertson is absolutely superb. And I'm no Liverpool fan, but that was a fantastic tackle. Ronaldo would have buried that. It was a good tackle by Robertson. I'll tell you what though, Liverpool are still in this at 2-1.
You could have actually shown the match.
No, you can't.
Why?
It's copyright, isn't it? People pay millions of pounds to show this game. We can't give them a bit of cake and a beer and say, can we put it up? We can't. I heard you.
What?
I know we've got Liverpool fans watching. I've got no problem with Liverpool fans watching because I know that a lot of Liverpool fans are watching in the hope that they're going to win, and I'm going to have to take the L, and that's the risk I took. I am still taking it. Do I want Bale at Manchester United? I don't think Bale's coming to Manchester. I don't think Real Madrid will sell Bale after this. If that goal proves to be the winner, he's going to be the star of this Champions League final. Do you think Real Madrid are going to lose him? Let him go. And do you think Manchester United? It would probably cost 90 million. He's not worth 90 million. He's too injury prone. So I don't think that deal's going to happen. I think Robertson is a good left back. Paul Michael Bates as well. Paul Michael Bales. I don't think this is over yet. I might do Tyson Fury Fire. We were talking about him down the pub today, actually. That's a foul, that is.
What?
On Modric. I tell you what though, Ronaldo's been very, very quiet in this game. You can almost say Salah's had a better game than bloody Ronaldo, and Salah went off an hour ago. I think there'll be a chance for this in Liverpool. Real Madrid really should be getting this game done. What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's going to be 3-2.
Next goal, Real Madrid or Liverpool?
I think it's going to be Real Madrid.
Chris Velvick says, if Henderson is a professional footballer, then there's hope for us all. No, it's one of those life baffling things, isn't it? Liverpool are doing a lot better at the moment. Come on. Not long to go now, says Snaps. About 10 minutes. Thing is, though, Liverpool have just
12.
chuck everyone up. Well, plus stoppages, yeah. Phil Mitchell says an equaliser is coming. A lot of people say Liverpool next goal. I think Real Madrid have dropped off a little bit here.
I think Liverpool might get a goal actually.
Well, Lallana's not even fit enough to go to the English World Cup squad, so it just shows you how threadbare Liverpool are. I mean, Liverpool, whatever happens in this, and if Liverpool did turn this around, it would be absolutely amazing because they just haven't got the players to do it. But Liverpool have been proof this season, and people take this as a bad thing. But remember, in '86, Maradona won the World Cup single-handed. And I think Liverpool this season have done a lot of what they've done single-handedly. And that's not to take away the fact that Firmino's a good player and Mane's a good player.
It's just open by itself.
What?
That door just opened by itself.
The wind, didn't it? But you take Salah out of Liverpool's team and they're probably battling Arsenal for 6th. Doesn't mean they can't turn something around in 10 minutes in an individual game. But they are a one-man team. And Liverpool fans take that as a negative, but I really wouldn't. I just think, you know, you've got a really good player there who makes you infinitely better. Liverpool's bench is weak, Ian. I'm just going to shut up. There's so many things I want to say in my head about Klopp in finals, about how if Liverpool don't win this, it's absolutely brilliant for United, and if they had won it, it would be horrible. But there's still time. And as we all know, I remember a certain final in '99 where United probably didn't deserve to be anywhere near winning that. Bayern Munich were 1-0 up. They'd hit the post a couple of times. They were the better team. And in stoppage time, they equalised and they won it. So this isn't over until it's over. It really isn't. And I'm not going to start saying anything else because anything could happen.
Is there any way that you would support Liverpool?
No. You probably would if I gave you a tenner. That's the difference between me and you. I stick with my decisions.
No, I'll always support Man U, but...
Well, it's not actually Man U.
Yeah, but...
People don't like it being called Man U.
Man United then.
Yeah. See? Bale is playing incredible, says Nathan Brown. Madrid should kill this. I agree with Louise. Madrid should absolutely just kill this game off. Yeah. Yeah. It's quite a common name. Oh, what a save that was by Karius. Matthew, I would not sing. There's no amount of money that'd make me sing You Never Walk Alone. This is from the man who was at the Football Blogging Awards 2 years ago at Old Trafford. And they put You Never Walk Alone on and I walked out. Not many people did.
You can sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Yeah, as long as it's nothing to do with bloody Liverpool.
Liverpool have won by far. No, I think Real Madrid have won by a bit.
Yellow card, Mane. Right, I'm just going to leave you with it for a minute, have a quick wee.
Brent, they've just scored again. Bale has.
Has he?
Yeah, he's just scored.
Oh, you're joking. Oh, missed it. Bloody get in. Luckiest we have ever had. Back of the net. Sit down, Klopp. I can say everything I wanted to say now. He always bottles it in finals. Get your hand on your heads, you Scousers. 3-1. Bale. I nearly said Manchester United. It's the same thing. 3-1 to Manchester United. It doesn't really matter. Oh. Ooh, ooh, oosh. Have it. Absolutely brilliant. That's the best we have ever had. The best we I've ever had. All that way to Kiev. And I tell you what, the luckiest Liverpool fans are the ones who had their flights cancelled because they haven't been down there. Gareth Bale is not coming to Manchester. Oh my God. Bale's Karius is crap. You'd be better in goal than him. Look. Oh my God. Oh my God. 3-1 is the score I went for, and a Real Madrid winner. This is the best. This is what football's all about. Lovely stuff.
Just because you don't like Liverpool.
Lovely. Oh, where are all the Scousers now? Looks like I'm staying on Twitter.
What were you gonna if you?
I said if Liverpool won, I was going to come off Twitter. This is why I love football. This is why I love football.
Oh, was that a penalty?
No, he got the tackle in. Oh. What were we worried about? What were we worried about?
You worried about
I
of things.
was worried, but with that goalkeeper in there, I wouldn't like to be that goalkeeper. Liverpool fans are going to absolutely give him a break. I say, I think he's had a good game. Karius is man of the match for me.
I think Real Madrid could easily win. I want them to win.
Well, this has been probably one of the most enjoyable matches I've watched all season because Manchester United have been rubbish all season. And to watch, I think there is always something about watching somebody get so close but yet be so far. It's I even heard Liverpool fans saying that even if we lose, we're going to be proud of what you do. Proud of what we've done. Yeah, okay, you can live with that.
Has everybody else gone to bed?
No, it's just a bit quiet downstairs.
That's because Joe's gone.
Lovely stuff. Karius has to be sold, says Nathan Brown. No, keep him. Absolutely keep him. Keep him. Sit down the Scousers. K Martins has come to see me smiling. I'm smiling. Karius is literally worse than Roy Carroll, says class of 92.
Brent, if you were on that pitch, Do you know how you said you could probably score?
If I tell you what, if I was in goal for Liverpool, I would have done that, and I would be trying to let Real Madrid win. So I probably would have done better than him, because I would have been like, oh, I'm trying to not make it obvious. He's made it obvious. Roll it to one of their players. Oh, a shot, palm it in. Agent Carrius.
Yeah, but you probably go in with the ball.
I'd have let a lot more than that in, but I mean, it's he's took a bung. He has.
Yeah, but he's done a few good saves.
Am I going to change the score? Yeah, I'm happily going to change the score. Loved it.
The best save that he did was when what was it?
I don't think Gareth Bale will leave Real Madrid now. I think he gets a lot of stick from the Real Madrid fans, but I think tonight they'll suddenly realise that maybe he shouldn't get a little bit of stick. That's Scouse for you. We're gonna win. We're gonna go Kiev and we're gonna win it. This is our year.
That's Brent's norm.
Last time. Justice O says, if Liverpool had David De Gea, Mark, where do you think they'll be? Personally, I think they'll be challenged for everything as much as I hate them. I'm not even interested in comments like that. They're nowhere near winning anything. And they never bloody will be. They've had their chance. Benzema's coming off. That's not it.
How long?
Come on, back out. 2 minutes.
Not that long then.
No, it'll be more than that.
Jack says, as James would say, oh, sit down. It makes the season end on a high note if you're a United fan. And, you know, Scholes's right. It's not great that we are dependent on Liverpool having a bad end to their season. But the reality is, and there is a stark reality here, United have had a better season than Liverpool, officially, because we finished higher than they have. And all they've done is lose a European Cup final.
Bye.
If anyone follows us on @United Stand MUFC, there's a tweet I've been planning for weeks, and I've comfortably put it out now because Liverpool aren't going to get back into this game. I've been planning it for ages, and I'm so pleased that we can actually tweet it and it's out there. So get on there and give it a retweet. Yes, lovely stuff. I'm so glad I did this watch along now. I was quite worried about it, but yes, absolutely lovely, brilliant. And you know, in all seriousness now, I must say, I'm never ever going to give Liverpool any credit because that's not how it works. But what I would say is that Liverpool got within a game of doing something that would have sat United fans down for 5 years. We would never have heard the end of it. And if they did get very, very close to doing it, and and it would have been really, 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 really bad. But Real Madrid have done what Real Madrid do, and that overhead kick by Bale, oh my God, is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning.
Do you know what Brent said? That he could score it.
Unbelievable. But what Klopp does, Klopp bottles finals. There's still 3 minutes in this. I think we're just about done, actually.
Do you think Real Madrid will score another goal?
Don't care. It's over. I don't care. I don't care.
We'll do a dab at the end.
No, I'm not gonna dab because I think that's a little bit tacky. At the end of the day, they got to a European Cup final and we didn't.
I'll dab.
But it still doesn't mean that I'm not absolutely ecstatic that we've won. And I do say we because as sad as what's been inflicted on United this season, we were all supporting as United fans. The vast majority of us were supporting Real Madrid tonight. So to see Liverpool blow it, and there they are. They're all singing "We'll Never Walk Alone." You'll never win anything, I like to say. YNWA, you'll never win anything. So good. At United Stand MUFC, probably our best tweet of the year. At United Stand MUFC, give it a retweet and let all those scousers who've been getting at United fans for the last month or so, let them have it. There's a fan on the pitch there trying to get on. Fans had to. Ronaldo's not happy about that.
Who's that?
Just some fan on the pitch.
I bet his name's called Dave.
What, he ran on the pitch?
Yeah,
Why?
just wondered.
Real Madrid, Champions League finals, 5 times for Ronaldo. 5
They
times.
won?
Yeah, they've won.
I'll go and tell you.
Yeah. And Karius is down on the
Oh,
pitch
God.
because actually he probably did gift it to Real Madrid. But man of the match, Karius. Real Madrid 3, Liverpool 1. Klopp does what Klopp does best, bottle finals. Liverpool were never in that. Salah injured. They can use that as an excuse, of course they can, but categorically, whatever. 3-1. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. We've gone live tonight. We've done the watch along because we needed to do the watch along, and Real Madrid have delivered the goods. And I mean, a really weird final, I must say. Salah getting injured. I don't wish that on him. Liverpool probably would have been a better team with Salah because Liverpool have been a one-man team this season, and I think Liverpool without Salah looked lost. Real Madrid didn't actually play that well. Gareth Bale came on and won it for them, and Karius was absolutely rubbish. But Klopp does what Klopp does best. He bottled a final, and I'm grateful for that because I don't think Liverpool will be in a Champions League final for a very long time again. I think a lot of things went in their favour. They played well against Man City, but Porto and Roma, you look at the run that Real Madrid had, PSG, Juventus, Bayern Munich, their easiest game was the final. And I think they knew it was going to be their easiest game, and they never went out of third gear. So, comprehensive win for Real Madrid without really getting onto it. But as a Manchester United fan, and this isn't a Manchester United fan channel, but as a Manchester United fan, I'm really relieved because our season, like Paul Scholes said, did and was dictated to by whether they lost or won tonight, and they've lost, and that is great. Absolutely great for us. Really, really great for us as Manchester United fans because 6 times we would not have heard that the end of that for 5 years. And in a Manchester United perspective, the reality is Liverpool lost the Champions League final. You don't get any credit for that. You lost the final and you finished behind us in the league. So your season, you can pretend it's better because you lost in a Champions League final, but you still lost in a Champions League final. Manchester United finished above you in the league. So their season sort of goes to nothing. And Klopp has got a terrible record in finals, an absolutely terrible record. Ronaldo was very poor in that final, but I felt Real Madrid as a team were quite poor in that final as well. But Bale, you look at the bench, Salah goes off for Liverpool, they bring Lallana on, who's barely fit. Isco has a bad game for Real Madrid, they bring Bale on, and quality did shine through at the end. And that overhead kick from Bale, Liverpool sort of against the run of play got back into it. It was a rubbish goal. They deserved it, but it was a rubbish goal to concede. And then that Bale goal, when Liverpool were trying to get some momentum, really, really killed them off. Apparently Jordan Henderson's crying. He should be absolutely crying tears of joy because a player of his quality to play in a Champions League final, he's not only hit the ceiling, he's hit the moon tonight. So if he's upset about that final, he should be absolutely ecstatic because it's way beyond your levels, Henderson. And that would have been a criminal act if he'd have been lifting a Champions League final, Champions League tonight, which he won't be. So 5 times for Ronaldo. He's won it as many times as Liverpool now. But Bale man of the match comfortably. I mean, the second goal, Karius just rubbish. The first goal is one of the funniest goals I've ever seen. But the overhead kick from Bale was just something else. Not many people can do that, and it was absolutely superb. He'd only been on the pitch 2 minutes, so
You can't do
absolutely fantastic. And Bale for Isco, that is why we need all of Fred, Savic and Fabinho, says Tibone. But a fantastic win for Real Madrid. Obviously, Liverpool will be feeling bad. I'm not going to give them commiserations because I'm a Manchester United fan. But Liverpool probably should be quite pleased where they got to. It was a good ride for them. It was way beyond where they should be. They're not a Champions League final team, but they did make it tonight, and they should be pleased with that. They're nowhere near Champions League winners. I mean, come on. How many points were they behind Manchester City? They've beat Man City, they've beaten Porto and Roma, and they got in a final, and fair play to them. But it would have been an absolute farce if they'd won it, because they're not the best team in Europe. And Real Madrid are. Triple winners as well. Treble winners. And, yeah, sigh of relief. But well deserved. Well deserved. And Karius is devastated, says Ulrich. He's crap as well. But he was my man of the match. Personally, he was my man of the match. But when it comes to football, obviously Gareth Bale was as well. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new. We've got lots of these things to come. Watch-alongs and all sorts. But I don't think Gareth Bale will leave Real Madrid. I don't think he will. He's just won them the cup. He's won them the Champions League there, and I think they'll be very, very grateful for that. A lot of people in the live comments saying sign Gareth Bale up, but I don't think he'll leave. Why would he leave? He's just won them that tournament. If he hadn't come on that pitch, they wouldn't have done it. Fair play to Zidane, noticing Isco was a passenger tonight, winning the game. Zidane is a good manager. You know, Real Madrid don't play well every week, but his tactics are very, very good. Our season is better than Liverpool, says Pedro. And Karius, man of the match. Couldn't be happier right now. Martial stays, hopefully. Modric had a good game. Varane was very good tonight too. Would get into United now. I mean, in the context of the game, Liverpool didn't have many good chances. They started well, but they didn't create many chances. I thought defensively, Real Madrid always played quite well. The goal was rubbish, but I don't think Marcelo I think Marcelo was poor. But Ramos and Varane were very good. Their midfield three was good. It was a good game. A good game. It was a very good game because Real Madrid won. Anyway, I'm going to get on the beers. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you're new. We've got watch-alongs coming throughout the World Cup. Thanks everyone who's joined me tonight. It's not been the normal setup. I wasn't even meant to do this watch-along, but I very much enjoyed it, obviously because of the results. Thanks everybody. I'll speak to you all soon. Commiserations to Liverpool. It couldn't happen to a better club. And well done to Real Madrid. You are the European champions and you saved Manchester United tonight. So thanks very much. Speak to you all soon.